Welcome to Team FastEddy and FastEddy Bearings. Today we're going to start our video series, which is going to be a page-by-page build, piece by piece, part by part, of the Team Losi Racing SCTE 2.0, which is their four-wheel drive 10th scale short course truck. And if you've never seen one of our video series before, it's usually fairly long series, and we go page by page, part by part, and we show you exactly how to assemble the kit just as it's shown in the manual. Along the road we make mistakes, we make some jokes, we have fun. However, it's a good reference material if you are building one and have never built a kit, or if you're building one and you aren't quite sure exactly where a part goes or what it looks like. Great reference material. So stick around, have some fun, get out a beer. You can get out your laptop on your bench and follow step by step if you are building one, or just watch it for reference and go build your own. No matter what you're doing, we hope that you enjoy the build series, and it either will help you through your build or entice you to go out and buy one. The first section of our video is going to be the unboxing, and we're going to take a quick look at what's included, what's not included, and what you may need to build your new kit. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get out a little blade, and this one has never been opened before, so it's all a big surprise. We're going to go ahead and break the seals on this. Take it out of the box and get going. We took the sleeve off the box, and I wanted to show you this. I just thought it was a great graphic. They do a real nice job on their boxing and packaging, so I wanted to show you that. I'm going to go ahead and undo the tab on this and see what's included. Okay, as we open it up, it is, get that lid out of the way, not a lot in this big box. We have, of course, our body, and looks to be of good quality, fairly thick. We have the directions in there, we have the window masks and whatnot in there. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. We have a bag labeled Bag G of wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of pieces in there. And we got some bead locks in there. So this Bag G is your bag of wheels. We have Bag B. And it's a heavy bag. It's got some A-arms and screws and all sorts of other stuff in there. So we have Bag B. Guess we can back up a little bit and go to Bag A. Looks like there's a servo saver spring in there and some other parts. So we have A, B. Bag C. Looks like it has a bunch of diff parts in there. We'll explain how the bagging system works as we go along and follow through on the directions. So there's A, B, C, D. Another heavy bag. Got a lot of stuff in there. Some sway bars. Lots of screws and pieces and parts. So that's Bag D. Find Bag E here. Here's Bag E. It's got our shocks and some shock parts. Bag F, looks like our side rails, other various objects. Let's find G. Was G our wheel? Yeah, G was our wheel, so there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Here's H. It's our fluids bag. Looks like some miscellaneous little tools and whatnot that we'll be needing for the build. So that's H. We have Bag I, which looks like little shock components. That's it for bags. So we have bags A through I, and then we have the chassis. Wow. Chassis is extremely, extremely light. It's all bagged up nice so it doesn't get scratched. You can see it's all routed out and inlaid to get rid of weight. It's very, very well machined and beautiful part. Next we have, looks like a parts manual. This has all your different blow-ups and replacement parts and numbers in case you need to reorder parts, or if you're looking for part numbers. They're all included in the supplement. That's R. And last but not least, our good friend, the manual. We're going to be using this and going through it page by page and building it just like it's shown in the manual. So that's our unboxing. Next, we're going to take a look at the first portion of the directions, which is going to show us what additional parts we need and what tools that we need, and we'll go through that. So stay tuned, and we're going to take all of this pieces and parts and bags and manuals and all that other good stuff, and we're going to make a car out of it. Alright, we're going to quickly go through the beginning of the manual here, and there's a couple things that we want to look at. I do suggest that you read some of the warnings and etc. as you go along. It's never hurts to digest a little bit of that. Welcome to Losi Racing, a nice little welcome letter there, etc. Some things that you're going to want to look at is the kit manual organization. And it tells you just a little bit about the directions and how they've written them and things that are going to help you a little bit. So I do suggest that you read this particular portion here. Also, study your icon keys. They've done a very good job in the directions of warning you about certain things. You know, for instance, a few of them that are really important that you need to look at are the ensure proper orientation, ensure free rotation, ensure free movement, nothing's binding, cut, assemble the other side the same way, repeat the step twice, you know, screw partially in. So familiarize yourself with the various icons here because they will help you out along the way. The next part that we're going to look at that is fairly important is on this page here. And it gives you a list of the tools that you're going to need. As far as hex wrenches, you got a half, 1.5, and then you go into the fractionals, 1/16, 5/16, 3/32. So there's not really that many different size screws. Body scissors, needle nose pliers, regular pliers, and a hobby knife. So it is good to have all of those available to you. The other things that I'll suggest that you get are a couple Tupperware buckets to hold little pieces and parts, or something to hold little pieces and parts as you open the bags. Another thing as well is sometimes, and I don't know about this kit, but sometimes a little bit of tape helps to hold things in place while you're working on the car without them flopping around. So a couple things. I also like to get a digital caliper. However, the manual itself does have one-to-one explosions when it comes to adjusting lengths, but sometimes it's just nice just to use a caliper. Above and beyond the directions, there are, as far as tools and whatnot, there are some other things that you're going to need to complete your car or your truck before it's going to run. A couple of things that you're going to need a servo. We've chosen a high-tech servo, and we went big on this one and got the 7955 TG. There's no substitute for torque or speed in this particular, and strength in this particular servo. Although it is quite expensive, offers it all, and I've never had one go bad, and I'm still using some that I've had for a long, long time. So we enjoy this particular servo, and we've chosen it. However, you are on your own to figure out what you would like to get as far as a servo goes. We've chosen to use a Spectrum radio, And this is just a receiver that we've had hanging out. It's an older one, but it's small and it's been very reliable for me. So you're going to need a receiver as well as a transmitter. You're going to need some batteries. We've chosen, I've never used these before, but we're going to give them a try, and we're going to use the 60C Venoms. Like I said, it's a Roar approved hard pack because we are going to be racing with them. They are heavy. I'm not quite sure it was the right choice because they are extremely heavy, a lot heavier than some others, but we're going to give them a try and see what happens with these. And we actually picked up 2 of them so that we can always have one charged. All the products here are available from Horizon or from your local hobby shop. The other thing that we need to complete is an ESC and another product which we've never used before. However, it's got rave reviews and a lot of my friends are using them, so we decided to give the Team Orion R10 Pro a shot. It's extremely versatile and has a lot of features on it that we really like, and again, it's highly adjustable. And in order to adjust the ESC properly, we also had to get the Team Orion digital settings box. And they're not that expensive, but it offers you a whole line of different tuning options in the field. And it also adds the usefulness of being a computer link. So you can hook it up to your laptop and get even more adjustability out of it. And again, all this is available from Horizon or your local hobby shop. Another product we've never used before, but it's getting some very high reviews and raves by people, is the Tekin. And this is the Pro 4 HD motor. And we're going to give this one a try. It's their Redline series. And put all that together, and supposedly a very good combination here. And again, you're on your own. You can use whatever that you would like as far as your servo, which is hiding back here, your speed control and motor, your radio system, and your power. So let's go ahead and start building.